Greetings and salutations, folks, and welcome back to Martian Memorandum, where we are on Mars and exploring a casino. Because... why not? Cannot go there. That's an ashtray? Well, it looks kind of like a man. A metal wall-mount ashtray half full with well-chewed cigars, cigarette butts with crimson lipstick, and a still smoldering camel filter cigarette. The tan and silver door leads to the cash window box. I'm pretty sure I can't open that. They don't allow people back there. Who do they allow? Covered in green felt and trimmed in oh-so-popular red and black, the craps tables are devoid of dealers. So you just play crap by yourself? Restroom. The tan and silver door leads to the casino restrooms. The one-armed bandits call to you, but as a member of Gamblers Anonymous, you must refrain from all gambling. Besides, gambling routines take up way too much disk space. You know, you can't make a... It's like if you want to toss in all this gambling mini games, that's going to take up hard drive space. That's going to fill up your 3.5 disc diskette. You're not going to be able to fit that in. Wheel, still as popular as ever. Hello, ladies. Door. Entrance to the security catwalk where armed guards keep an eye on customers and dealers. The double doors lead to the tastefully offices of Big Dick Castro. Not the tastefully decorated offices. I'm pretty sure I can't open that. The doors are locked. It's already open. Oh, alright. Well, let's go to the bathroom first. Don't want to, don't want to end up talking to Big Dick Castro with a full bladder. Blueprints thoughtlessly left by a construction worker are rolled up in the lavatory stall. Okay. You grab the blueprints. A dispenser that portions out 7 small sheets of tissue. Big Dick tries to keep overhead low. A small antibacterial towelette has missed its intended target. A brown plastic trash can sits on the floor. There's nothing behind it. You attempt to move the mirror by telling it a blonde joke. Question: why did they fire the blonde at the M&M factory? Answer: she kept rejecting the W's. Your reflection smiles back. You could use a shave. Remember when blonde jokes were a thing? A microwave decontaminator hand-drying unit. A navy blue acrylic sink. A stainless faucet with a water-conserving aerator attached. Because he is all... Big Dick is all about the overheads. F6... And then let us save our game. Open the door. Not my first mistake, but possibly one of my biggest. Inside the office, I'm immediately throttled by 2 goons the size of garbage trucks. After sufficiently crushing my larynx, I drop to the floor. Then one of them slams my head into a desk and I drift away. As I come to, I find myself facing none other than Big Dick Castro. Somehow he knows who I am and what I'm after. It's obvious he's after something from me. Big Dick Castro has the most enormous head I have ever seen on a Cuban. Totally bald, middle 30s, so it's far too late for him to learn to dress himself. He sports an orange polka dot shirt and tie someone had used as a napkin, and a white rayon sports jacket. He has everything you expect from a man with a big head named Dick. His teeth are nicotine-stained from one too many Havanas, and his English was just slightly better than my Spanish. Big Dick's great-uncle Fidel was the top commie in Cuba, which meant he grew up on a crust of bread and dirty water. This had made Dick tough as nails and meaner than a rabid skunk. He'd gotten the gist of capitalism and nothing would stand in his way.
I want the stone, Murphy. Where is it?
This is... And wow, that is an accent, I guess. What's it worth to you?
Is it worth your life?
Oh my gosh. That's a good starting point, but you and I both know it's worth more than that.
Stop wasting my time. Where is it?
Listen, make it worth my time or forget it. Listen, I don't actually have it, but I can get it.
Couldn't we all?
And text dies again. A vicious thug pulls out his gun and air conditions your brain. Wow. So many ways to die in this game. Non-stop ways to die. Okay, it looks like I don't actually have to do this just yet. So I will leave the casino. Not die. That's always a good start on any investigation. And let's travel to the power plant. The plant was the first nuclear facility on Mars, and like so many of the early Martian constructions, it is gray, drab, and massive. Oh, is this actually the power plant here? Constructed mostly of titanium, it is actually made of pieces of the great cargo ships that brought the first building materials to Mars. Everything was cannibalized from those early missions. Okay. Oh wait, this is Terraform. I can tell that by their terrible logo. The overflowing tan-colored trash can with the Terraform Corp logo on the side. It appears the custodian took a few weeks off. Paper spills out from the printer sitting on the unattached desk. The printer is dusty and needs some maintenance. This provides a waste of time. It's been bolted to the desk. Must have been a lot of pilferage of printers. Actually, let's see. Button, door, machine, door. SXC security maintenance system with a small card slot. The door slides open. I'm going to save here in case this worker kills me for some reason. A small man stands looking intently at the many gauges. A set of engineering manuals. A commemorative cup from the 2035 Martian Engineers Annual Picnic. A sample of Martian ore. An official white technician's coat. It makes the wearer feel very important. You'd get caught immediately with this. Okay. A large piece of equipment you couldn't even guess the function of. Switch card key man. A paperweight made of Martian iron shaped to look like Olympus moons. The intercom system communication for all plant employees. Outside the window, a sandstorm is raging near the Tharsis Bulge. An uncomfortable iron-backed chair designed to make visits short and sweet. A luxurious, thick, padded, soft leather chair designed to make its occupants feel on easy street. So you get a soft, cushiony chair for yourself, and... oh, hold on. A security pass card sits partially exposed in the coat. Excellent. And I'm going to save my game in case this guy kills me, or in case he happens to be able to summon guys to kill me. And it looks like he can't, so let's talk to him. Ferris Collett is a man who knows how to get things done, an arrogant technocrat. Collett is not a man at cross, a perfectionist. He has fired more men than most people know. Off-planet, Ferris is known as a fiery-tempered, hard-drinking, womanizing spongehead. The world can rest easy with Ferris Collett around. What can I do for you? Off the record, I can't say that I'm heartbroken that he's dead. He never treated his employees like people. They were cattle to him. He made promises to us and never kept them. I hope the next president will look out for us. Terraform runs and owns and operates most of the facilities on Mars, but the cost has been enormous. Lately, they've been missing their payroll. With the death of Alexander, who knows what's going to happen? And that would be terrible if, imagine what happens if you get fired on Mars. Do you get a free trip back to Earth? Or are you just kind of stuck here? I don't know anything about that. Don't know about that. Doesn't even know any galactic pictures. What kind of uncultured swine is he? The shuttle is a commercial flight that runs between Earth and Mars every 6 weeks or so. So then my smuggling ship must have been separate. I don't know anything about that. The infamous Stanton expedition. That's the group of scientists who came to Mars 25 years ago. Members of that party murdered a group of early settlers for some Martian artifact. Oh? Was that Martian artifact to the Oracle Stone? Lowell Percival heads a silicon mining and production facility. He and Alexander have been fighting over control of production for years. He must be a hell of a businessman to compete with Alexander on his turf. Now that Alexander's dead, who knows, maybe Percival will be calling the shots up here. Don't know anything about that or that. I assume that's why you're here. The employees have been told to listen and watch for any sign of Marshal Alexander's daughter out here. There was a rumor that she did come to Mars a few weeks ago, but no one has found her yet. Okay. So at least there's some evidence that she's gone to Mars. Don't know anything about that, or that, or that, or Jane Mansfield. Castro runs the only entertainment spot left on the planet. He's a dangerous and ruthless man. He owns the Golden Bucket Casino. I steer clear of the place, but there are a lot of people who owe him their life's wages. But what can you do? There's nothing on this rock but tedium. Might as well be in debt to a mobster. Deacon Hawk is a religious wacko that opposes development of Mars. If they had their way, they would dissolve all the ties to Earth and live in small colonies and worship an ancient Martian lifestyle that's been gone for millions of years. Looks like you could use a hot shower and a cold beer. You are correct, sir. Especially since, the diploma was issued from MIT to Ferris Collett, especially since he's been in that refrigerator for several weeks. He probably smells disgusting. An IBM 24860 personal computer. Oh, there's the switch. Operating mechanism for the door. But now that I have the security card, let us save our game, because there seems to be, like, this game seems to have a lot of traps. We are looking for the... We're not looking for the big dick card. The door opens into an open chamber that contains a colossal power generation system. I'm not entirely sure why I'm here, though. A large oxygen catalytic cracker processes carbonated rock and iron oxide from the Martian surface into liquid oxygen, a process developed by Toxico. Magnet, lobby door, exit door inside room, crate, trapdoor, monkey wrench. A titanium trapdoor leads to the ore dump. A large metal monkey wrench. You heft the wrench. A brushed aluminum door with a small sign that reads, "Warning, door does not open from this side." Some people never learn. It does not open from this side. Alright, let's save our game. A brushed aluminum door. Can I grab onto that? What happens if I'm standing over here? You fall hundreds of feet to your death. I suppose I should have expected that. Okay, apparently I'm supposed to... use the monkey wrench on the magnet. What time is the right time? Oh, there I go. Never mind. And now go to just walk through it. Oh, okay. The crate is full of sweepings and paper trash. There is also a set of Allen wrenches and a hoverboard, which you decide to take with you. Allen wrench, hoverboard. Alright. Let us open this door. Oh. And it just sends you right down here. Excellent. Alright, let's get out of here, because I believe that is everything I need to do around these parts. And travel to the Aerobics Academy, because apparently that is next. Oh my gosh, this is exactly everything I wanted it to be. Alright, let's take a look around. Weightlifter, a man lifting what would be a tremendous amount of weight back on Earth. Wait, hold on. Is Mars gravity higher than Earth? I don't know. What is... Hey Siri. So, does that mean that he's lifting tons of weight because Mars gravity is heavier? The blonde hard body in the fan corner is none other than our aerobics instructor, James Mansfield. Woman dancing to the beat. The all-new Easy Glider 22 gives your whole body a workout. A Compumatic R22 life bike. Jane Mansfield's famous juice bar where carrot juice, mango juice, pineapple juice, and sodium-free bottled water is served. You look at the Gucci bag in the corner. The counter attendant lazily looks out over the stark Martian landscape. Alright. Let's see if we can snatch that Gucci bag. You decide not a good time. Okay. Can I talk to... She asks if you have anything to check and you answer no. Then, once again, ignores you. Alright. Let's talk to, Jane Mansfield. Who apparently... The aerobics instructor is a woman in her early 20s. Her blonde hair is bobbed short, giving her face a somewhat boyish appearance. But any resemblance to a boy stopped there. She is wearing a skin-tight leotard, revealing long and sleekly wonderful legs. One look at her and I feel a sudden urge to exercise. What can I do for you? Oh, I can just ask her questions. Wasn't it tragic? I hope they find the murderer. Terraform is Alexis' father's company. They own just about everything on this planet. I don't know anything about that. Don't know about that. Don't know about that. Alexis didn't get along with that woman. Don't know anything about that. He's got a thriving practice. Any business up here does pretty well. There isn't much competition. So you're saying there's no competing aerobics group. The bus to Earth. Don't know anything about that. I don't know anything about that. He runs a manufacturing plant up here. At least there's one good thing about your body. It isn't as beat up as your face. Okay, I've never heard of him before. She hasn't been on Mars for a year. If she had been, I'm sure she would have come to see me. If you're looking for her, I'd go back to Earth because we won't find her here. Guy Calero, Oracle Stone, Jane Mansfield. I work here at the club most of the time. There's not much else to do. I'm sure that will change over time. That Castro is a wicked man. I hope you don't have any business with him. That's probably the reason why I'm going to have business with him. I've listened to her speak before. She is a mysterious but charismatic woman. You can't help but believe many of the things she says. Do I know anything about him and him? Alright. Oh, the attendant is gone. Which means I can now steal... The only thing useful in the purse is the checkbook with Jane Mansfield's home address. What, am I going to go to Jane Mansfield's home address? Like, break into her home? While she's at work? I mean... I'm pretty sure Tex would stoop that low, but still. Alright, let's stop by Jane Mansfield's home on Mars. The aerobic instructor's apartment is very tasteful. The room is surrounded on three sides by sleek leather couches. This is definitely not the kind of furniture you get from places that advertise on bus benches. Everything is custom, made and tailored to fit unobtrusively into the large, spacious room. The ceiling towers 10 feet from the floor, and recessed light fixtures glow warmly overhead. Leather, pillows, control box, closet, screen. Avia cross-training shoes with equalizing gravity pumps. Very important. An 8-foot couch made of soft, plush, synthetic fibers. There's nothing underneath, but it is fun tossing the clothes around. The shoes won't move. An artificial houseplant. A novelty known as the wave machine. Water shifts from side to side and it makes the sound of the ocean. Oh. That's cool. 2 silk designer pillows. You toss the pillows aside. The note reads, Jane, some people are looking for me, so I feel it's not safe to stay here. I'm going to visit my brother Brad and find somewhere else to locate Alexis. Why did Jane lie to you? Maybe if you had proof Alexis was here, she'd tell a better story. So take the letter with me. You find nothing hidden. Outside the window is a spectacular view of Martian scenery, spoiled only by the sight of ore freighters moving through the mountain to the strip, the mining site. A built-in big screen television from Sony. If it was on, it would be more interesting to look at. The remote control to operate the big screen TV. You move the swirl on the remote unit slightly. You move the swirl on it. Oh, hello, ma'am. The screen lights up and appears to be on some sort of a religious station. A beautiful woman named Deacon Hawk repeats a message, "Come to the temple, come," and gives the address. Alright. Various magazines scatter on the table. Most are on bodybuilding. A little bodybuilding wouldn't hurt you. A 20th century peg game. Oh, and I completely missed there's a closet. You touch the closet and the door moves. An empty suitcase. The tag on the bag says Alexis Alexander. All right. Let us travel back to Jane, the aerobics place. Aerobics Academy. And talk to Jane Mansfield. Get some answers this time. I found the letter. Maybe there's more you can tell me now. Okay, you got me. What do you want to know? Alexis Alexander. Alexis arrived on the last shuttle. She was nervous and upset. She needed to hide for a while until her boyfriend, Rick Logan, was going to show up. She thought they were going to return the stone to an heir of the colonists who were massacred. Then she got a message from Logan who said he wanted to sell the stone to the highest bidder, and for her not to let anyone know about it. At this point, she got angry. She felt like she'd been used by him. About the same time, I had some people coming asking about Alexis. She decided it was time to leave and said she would stay with her brother Bradley. So, not only is Alexis on Mars, but she also has the Oracle Stone. So, Bradley Erickson. Bradley is the discarded mutant son of Marshall Alexander. Here's the address I have for him. All right. So next time I'm going to be stopping by Bradley Alexander. Looks like we have found evidence of Alexis Alexander on Mars, or at the very least of her passing. Not to mention that, but also the Oracle Stone. So hopefully next time we might get some clues as to where she is, what the Oracle Stone actually is. In the meantime, we got Red Dead 2 continuing on Monday and Tuesday. Max Payne 3 is continuing on Wednesday and Thursday. Indivisible still has some last legs in it left for Friday. And so long, folks. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like or subscribe if you want to do so. And have a good night.